We happen to be at Mike and Pam's property, and this is from Mastery. This happens to be their first property doing things our way, right? So on this property, as you guys probably saw in the video, we're looking for four things. We're looking for the right equity, the right cash flow, the right DCR, which is debt coverage ratio, and long term. Does it make sense? So does it make sense when you buy it? Does it have value? Does it make sense in terms of cash flow when you keep it? Or does it make sense when the DCR, which is the bank, looks at it, their debt coverage numbers? And does it make sense in terms of long term for what they intend to do? What was the purchase price on this?
$82,000.
$82,000, and then you had about $2,500 or so back taxes. So 82 plus, so 25. So basically, let's just say 84.5. That's the exact number, actually, right? So that's 84,500 is your purchase, right? On the rehab property, it's in phenomenal condition. This was bought sight unseen, right? We bought it in Mastery, and we felt that this would be a perfect property for you guys. Only one negative factor here. The way we consider property is in the back you have a train track, right? But it's just one train track and it's not that busy, so it's pretty good. So rehab-wise, what is your rehab on this?
Well, we're looking at probably between 12 and 14.
12 and 14. So how about 13, right? So if we said 13, so the way I'm looking at this, plus let's say you have another 5,000 or so carrying cost, other costs, whatever, we just kind of built that in there. So everything said and done, we're going to be in this property for about what? You're saying basically about 110, 101 to 103. So let's just use a number of 103, right? Ballpark is what we're saying, and we might be at $500 here or there, $1,000 here or there. Okay. So this is our all-in number. What is this property worth conservatively right now as we speak?
Conservatively, probably 155.
155 conservatively. Okay. So I guess this is the question, right? You guys started this process in Mastery, what was it, 3 months ago now, 3.5 months ago, right? If somebody had said you would end up with this.
And actually probably just over 60 days, yeah.
It seems absolutely far-fetched, right? Mind-boggling. So, I mean, to me, obviously, equity-wise, it's a phenomenal amount of equity, 40, 50,000 equity. Now, mind you, you could easily flip this house today, right? But as we have talked about, given where you guys are and what the plan is to be able to be done with stuff, retire, how many properties do you need for that?
Well, we're hoping for 12 to 15.
12 to 15 and you'll be done. And you guys have the resources at this point to be able to pull that off easily, right? So in terms of equity, obviously equity works. Cash flow wise, when it's all said and done, have you looked at some of the numbers in the area?
Yeah, we're hoping for between 1550 and 1650.
Okay, so let's just say we're going to take 1,600, right, as your rental on the property. What is the cash flow you guys are thinking about? So all the money that you have invested, you can get out. So you have literally in this property, zero investment when it's all said and done, 1,600 rent, 2 or 3 year leases. And what would be the net cash flow on this?
Just under 500.
Just under 500. So about, I'm going to just say 450, right? So
depends on what if we can get the taxes
adjusted a little bit. It might even be higher. Right? So 400 to 550, depending on what that number is, correct? Okay, so this works all day long. You have massive amount of equity in the property. So our cash flow works. DCR wise, your debt coverage ratio is going to come about 1.5, 1.6, right? What a bank is looking for is 1.2. So obviously this works all day long. And long term, I mean, just couldn't have a better deal, right? So this is a perfect property when it comes to what we're looking for. So congratulations, and not only that, you guys are off to your second one as well at this point, correct?
We just closed on it this morning.
Okay, great. Congratulations from our end, right?